Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's video is a really exciting one. It's going to be all about planner printables, which is basically planner sheets that you can print and use yourself at home. So by the end of this video, you will understand how I plan with planner printables. You will also find out where you can get all of the sheets I use completely free of charge, as well as access to a whole host of other printables if you decide to sign up to that website. So here is the website that I have got all the printables from. I've worked with On Planners to actually create my own bundle of templates, but the website itself has got so many different templates, it's crazy. So literally you can you can print off daily planning, weekly planning, monthly planning, goal planning, budget planning, teacher planning, student planning. There's whole entire planners that you can actually print off and download. You can also do travel planners. There's just all kinds of different things. So if you find you enjoy using planner printables and you want to find some other things that will work for you in the way that you plan, this is a really great website to go to. You actually just pay a one-off fee and it's really reasonable, and then literally for the rest of your life, anytime you need any kind of template, you can come straight to the website and find one that works for you. The other great thing is when you are actually selecting a planner or a particular template, you actually get to choose like the design of the planner, so whichever one kind of works best for your style of planning and your aesthetic. And you also get to choose the day of the week that your plans start on as well. So if you believe the week should start on a Sunday, you select Sunday. If you prefer a Monday start to the week, then you can select Monday, and so on. So definitely check it out if it is something that interests you. So I've been storing my planner pages in this A4 binder and just using little plastic wallets. So what I'm going to do is show you each of the templates I'm using as a blank template, and then I'm going to show you how I have actually used this for planning and how it's all kind of worked for me. I've also been using a clipboard. I've found it really easy while I'm working from home just to clip on my particular planner pages that I'm using and then just write on them in there, and then like I said, I just store them in the folder to refer back to. So to start with, we've got the weekly to-do list, and at the top of the page you will have the month. You'll set all that up when you download these printables yourself, but ultimately it is a huge to-do list along with a section for your priorities and notes, and enough space to plan any day of the week, which is really good because I quite often find that the weekends are when I have a lot of to-dos and a lot of chance to get some of the things done. So here is one I've been using in June. So these were the priorities I've put that aren't a specific thing I need to repeat every day, but something I want to kind of keep at the forefront of my mind. So daily exercise, drink 2+ litres of water a day, remember the hourly stretch. That's just because I'm sat at a computer all day long and I need to make sure I'm getting up and moving about, or else I'll be in pain later. And then all the general to-dos for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And then I've just put a couple of notes to myself to kind of spur myself on. If you don't clear out your wardrobe, you can't buy any more clothes. That's a deal I've kind of made with myself, and I need to drink less caffeine and drink more water. So just little kind of tips and stuff for myself. But like I said, I've really been enjoying using a clipboard and then storing everything in a binder. Then I can just refer back to it and pull it out each day and kind of tick off as I'm going along. The next template I've been using is weekly goals. So goals for the week, things to remember, tasks to accomplish, and affirmation of the week. So this is very similar to the to-do list in a way, but I've actually been using this just to kind of set things out differently. So I've been using the two templates differently depending on what it is I'm trying to achieve. So if I really want to break it down into my daily tasks, then I'll go ahead and use the weekly to-do list that I just showed you. If it's more of a, these are things that need to get done, I've not got enough to break them down, or it's not necessary to break them down into daily tasks, then this is a great place just to store as an overall view of the week, and these are the things I need to get done. And then for the affirmation of the week, I've put, I will not worry about things I cannot control. Definitely something I'm guilty of, especially at the moment. So that one is weekly goals. Then we get into some of the super duper exciting ones. I mean, one thing I've got to note about these planner printables, how pretty are they? There's lots of different designs you can choose from, but I particularly enjoy this kind of flowered one, and the colours and things that are involved with this. I really like the layout of this day planner as well. So I've actually got two different day planners that I'm using from the site. So this one is just called Day Planner, and this one I find is really, really good for planning my kind of working day. Again, on my clipboard, write down what I need to get done for the day, and it's just great to be able to refer to it in the morning, remind myself what I need to get done, and make sure I'm doing it as the day goes along. And here is one I filled out earlier. So again, really cute, really pretty with all the colours and things, but I do also add the odd sticker and stuff just because I enjoy doing that kind of thing. So I had a little bit of a to-do list, daily goals. You can also put your date here and what day of the week it is, and then I used a little clock here just to remind myself what time I'm starting and finishing work and what time I'm taking lunch. That can be just to plan around appointments and stuff I've got, or it can be just because I'm doing a longer or a shorter day, but depending on what hours I've decided to work that day. I just like to keep a record, so these are great for keeping in my folder afterwards, and I can easily refer back to what hours I did. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, really handy to know what I'm having for each meal. It's just one less thing to have to think about on the day. Trying to tick along for each kind of glass of water I'm drinking throughout the day. I've listed a few snacks there, again, just great so that I know I've got some things in easily to pick up. And also I refer to it when I'm making my shopping list, which I'll show you in a minute. It's just great to remind myself, okay, we must be getting low on strawberries, peanut butter, whatever it is, and make sure it goes on the list to be ordered. Little space here for fitness and also mood, so I can try and look at how my mood was that day, and then refer back to some of the things I've eaten or some of the things I've done, just to try and find out what makes a good day for me, I guess. Then the other day planner that I've been using is the Daily Planner for Mums. So this one is set out obviously completely differently to the day planner that I've just shown you, but this one I prefer to use on my days off or at a weekend, really for kind of mum duties and household stuff rather than anything work related, because when it's my day off and I'm just mum, then it means I've got the time to do all these things and just concentrate on non-work things. So one of the days I used this, and here is my finished day. So again, listing what I do in the morning, or morning musts, and then some other morning tasks, afternoon tasks and evening tasks. Then I've got my to-do list, I've got chores, calls to make, emails to send, but again, from a non-work perspective. Some of the little things I want to get done as a nice kind of self-care thing for myself. Have I done my exercise? Again, love the water tracker as well, very important to me. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a special memory of the day. Something just said by my son, but nice to keep there and refer back to as well. The next couple do really go hand in hand. So first of all, I've got a grocery list one, and then I've got a monthly meal plan. So these two obviously work really, really well together. First of all, grocery list, pretty self-explanatory, but one thing I really like about this style of grocery list, as well as the colours and stuff, which I've already explained I'm obsessed with, I like being able to separate things into meat, produce, dry goods, refrigerated, household, frozen, deli, bakery. Really helps me when I do go into the supermarket to have a list laid out so I know exactly where in the store I'm going, because otherwise I end up just aimlessly wandering everywhere and sometimes forgetting bits and pieces. So it's much easier to get the things in a certain order, and it's also easier when I'm packing and unpacking again afterwards. Again, added a little sticker there at the top, but really have been enjoying this grocery list. Sometimes I pin it up in the kitchen as well so everyone can contribute if there's something they've noticed we're kind of running low on or something. So then for the monthly meal plan, so this is just like a monthly layout, and I have it on either page like this so that I can see the whole month at once. And here is one I've already prepared. So this is great, so I can just refer to it when writing my shopping list and just make sure I'm ordering or buying what I need for these different recipes. Also great that there's this little notes tab at the side, so if I think, oh, really low on tin tomatoes or a particular ingredient, I'll jot it there and then make sure it goes onto the big grocery list so that we are making sure we're getting everything we need. I also really like this because I'm trying not to repeat too many meals over and over again. You know how it is with families, everyone has the favourites, but I'm trying to make sure there's a bit of a mix. So I found it really useful for that. And then I can also refer back to previous months and see if we've managed to make many healthy changes over those months as well. And then we've got bills. Really important to kind of obviously keep track of bills. So it's great because it's got space for your bill payments, your amounts, when they're due, and then you just simply tick off for each month to make sure the payments come out. And it's just really nice to kind of keep track of your bills like that. I mean, I'd rather I didn't have any bills to pay, but you know, such is life. Again, I've just had a little sticker thing up here, but I like how visual it is. It almost makes it fun because it's colourful, and I can just tick it off, and then I know where I'm up to with the bills and how many of the payments have been taken out that month. And it's also another great kind of visual representation, so I can think I'm paying too much for that, or I need to think about cutting that bill. This is a great one to just kind of do that. I could also look at if there's some payments that are only due on a certain month or a sort of quarterly or whatever. I could also add them in and then just tick the applicable box, or maybe put a little line under each so I know it's due that month, or even write when it's due. So yeah, I've been enjoying using that little printable too. So if you would like to have a look at the bundle I've just shown you, then this is where the link under the video will take you to. It'll take you to all the different templates that I've used, and you'll be able to select what dates and things you want to use this on, and again things like the start of what day you want to start the week on, as well as the format size. So there's A4, which I've used in this video, but they also do A5, letter, half letter, A4 filofax, A5 filofax, letter filofax, and half letter filofax as well. So there's loads and loads of great options to help you kind of fit that into your planning style. So that is how I have been planning with planner printables. Like I said, if you do want to use any of these templates or all of these templates completely free of charge, there'll be a link under the video. Click that, it'll take you straight to the website where you can view all of these and make them work for you, download them and choose your size and all the rest of it. And like I said, if you do want to look at any of the other printables and stuff on there, you can have a great browse. There is ridiculous amounts of choice, seriously so much choice. And you can have a look at what else is available, pay one fee, and then you are set for life when it comes to templates and stuff. So let me know in the comments, do you use planner printables, or will it be something that you will now consider? One thing I will say I've really enjoyed about using a printable is if I do make a mistake, or if plans change, as they are prone to do in the particular current environment we find ourselves in, with this it's just really easy to just print another copy and rewrite it, and it just doesn't feel like I'm messing up a whole planner book. It's also great to have it for me personally in an A4 size at the minute, because it just gives me a lot more space for planning, and I can write bigger, and I've just really enjoyed this kind of size at the minute. But like I said, when I find I'm going out and about, I can print it smaller and things like that. So really flexible, which is something I've really enjoyed about this. Also super affordable, ridiculously easy to print at home. So it's just been really great to have all this choice and just be able to print when I need new planner pages and stuff. So yeah, very happy with my planner printables. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to make sure you don't miss any more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.